Kia ora, tamariki mā. Hi everybody, how are you getting on? Today is the middle of the week, Rā Apa, it's Wednesday. Do you know, today actually started to feel a little bit colder for me. I had to go and put my jumper on. I think the temperature is changing and we had a little scattering of rain as well. Today I've got a couple of stories. One is one of the Blackberry Farm stories. And in this book there's an owl who starts a school. And I thought of getting that story out because I know that there's some children at Nature Kindy who will be moving on to school next term, maybe after the holidays finish and after the lockdown's finished. So I thought I would share a story about the school that the Blackberry Farm animals go to. Another story that I've got is a story and a song. It's a bit of a combination. It's called Cows in the Kitchen, and you can sing along with me and make lots of animal noises and see what happens on the farm. Kia rere tātou, te mata. Tamariki mā, haere ki te whareki. Tamariki mā, haere ki te whareki. This is a Blackberry Farm storybook by Jane Pilgrim. Ernest Owl starts a school. It was a very good idea. Ernest Owl thought of it one night as he sat on a branch of his old oak tree and watched the moon shining down on Blackberry Farm. "I will start a school," he hooted softly to himself, "and all the little ones at the farm shall come to me, and I will teach them, and everyone will be pleased." So he began to make a list. First of all were Mrs. Nibble's 3 little bunnies, Rosie, Posy and Christopher. They were in bed with measles, but they would soon be better. Then there was little Martha the lamb and Mother Hen's naughty little chick Mary. Mother Hen will be very glad, Ernest Owl thought, because I know she wants to be alone to lay some more eggs. That made 5 altogether, and then Ernest Owl decided to ask George the kitten as well. He found him one evening waiting by the farmhouse door for his supper. "If I start a school, George," he began solemnly, "will you come? I shall want you to be head boy and see that the others are good." George thought that would be fun, so he said, "Yes, Ernest Owl, I will come." The next thing to do was to find a place for the school, and Ernest Owl chose a little shed next to the stable where Emily the goat lived. "That will be very useful," he told himself, "because Emily can provide milk for the little ones in the morning." And when he asked Emily, she said she would be very pleased to do it. Little Martha the lamb was very excited when she heard that she was to go to school. "When can I come, Ernest Owl?" she bleated. "Can I come tomorrow?" But Ernest said that the school would not start until he had asked Lucy Mouse to clean the shed for them. The next day Lucy Mouse started work. She swept and she dusted and she tidied, and by the evening everything was spotless. Ernest was delighted, and George the kitten helped to arrange some old boxes as tables and some plant pots as stools, ready for the lessons. At 9 o'clock the next morning, Ernest Owl opened the door of his school and took his place at the teacher's table and waited. First of all, Mrs. Nibble hurried up with her 3 little bunnies, and they sat in the front because they were the youngest. Then Mother Hen bustled in with little Mary, and behind her came Martha the lamb. They sat in the next row. Last of all, but very important, came George the kitten, and he sat all by himself at the back. Ernest Owl put on a large pair of spectacles and looked down at them. Then he took up a large piece of paper and a large pencil. "Good morning, everybody," he said. "Are you all here?" And they all said yes to Ernest Owl, and he ticked off their names on his list. And after that they began their work. The bunnies learnt to write R for Rosie, P for Posy and C for Christopher. Mary Hen was taught to count up marbles so that she could tell how many eggs her mother had laid. George and little Martha drew pictures of Blackberry Farm. At 11 o'clock Ernest Owl rang a little bell. "You have worked very hard," he hooted. "Now we shall stop for a little while. Emily the goat has put some milk for you all outside. Go and find it." And outside on an old bench they found 6 mugs of milk, one for each of them. When they had drunk their milk, Ernest Owl rang the bell again, and they all went back into the school. "Now you shall sing and dance until it is time to go home," he told them. So they all played Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosies and sang nursery rhymes until it was time to stop. Then Ernest Owl opened the door for them to go home. "Goodbye," he said. "You have all been very good. Come again tomorrow at the same time." So they all said goodbye, and George the kitten said, "I think Ernest Owl is very clever. I am going to like having a school at Blackberry Farm." And they all agreed with him. Oh, the next story is one of my favourite ones. Mr. Nibble Calls a Doctor. Maybe we can have a look at that one tomorrow. I wonder if the school that the farm animals went to is similar to the schools that some of the Nature Kindy children move on to, and some of our children that have moved to school, to see if anything is the same and if anything is different. Do you have a teacher at your school? Do you sit on chairs at your school and desks? Do you practice writing letters and counting things? Is there a bell that rings at your school? Do you all sometimes drink milk together? Do you play games and sing songs together? Do you have a fun day at school and then go back the next day for some more fun? Schools go for 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's the weekend. I know that Trina and Bastian will be moving on to school soon. I wonder if their school will be the same as this school. Vienna's going to help me to read this story. It's called Cows in the Kitchen. If you look closely at a lot of these pictures on each page, you'll see lots of crazy stuff happening with these farm animals. Open your eyes wide and get ready to have a look. On each page, you also need to have a look to see if you can find a mouse. Toru, fa. Cows in the kitchen.
Moo, moo, moo.
Cows in the kitchen.
Moo, moo, moo.
Cows in the kitchen.
Moo, moo, moo.
That's what we do, Tom Farmer. What's your favourite part that's happening in this page, Vienna?
I like that cow licking the jelly.
I can't believe my eyes. Ducks on the dresser.
Quack, quack, quack.
Ducks on the dresser.
Quack, quack, quack.
Ducks on the dresser.
Quack, quack, quack.
That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Can you see something happening on this page that you want to show us?
I like that one because he looks like he might take a nap.
A little duck. And have you found the mouse?
Cubes.
Can you see the mouse anywhere?
I can.
Pigs in the pantry.
Oink, oink, oink.
Pigs in the pantry.
Oink, oink, oink.
Pigs in the pantry.
Oink, oink, oink.
That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Have a good look and see if you can see that mouse hiding anywhere. What do you like on this page, Vienna?
That one. He's eating the jam.
He's eating the jam with his trotters. Hens on the hat stand.
Clack, clack, clack.
Hens on the hat stand.
Clack, clack, clack.
Hens on the hat stand.
Clack, clack, clack.
That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Has anybody spotted the mouse yet? What do you like on this page?
That one in the hat. He looks so nice and happy.
He does look happy.
All curled up.
Did you notice what, I think it's a she. Did you notice what she did?
Oh.
Sheep on the sofa.
Ba ba ba.
Sheep on the sofa.
Ba ba ba.
Sheep on the sofa.
Ba ba ba.
That's what we do, Tom Farmer.
He's shaving his bottom.
He's falling over the back of the sofa.
I think that one might have kicked him.
I wonder if you're allowed to do that on your sofa or your couch.
I know I'm not.
Farmer in the haystack. Farmer in the haystack. Farmer in the haystack. Time to wake up, Tom Farmer. Out of the farmhouse.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Out of the farmhouse.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Out of the farmhouse.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
What do you see happening in this picture? Anything you like? I wonder if that cow was trying to save that chocolate cake for later.
I think it thinks like you.
Ah, yeah. Maybe he likes chocolate cake just as much as I do. Have you seen the mouse anywhere? Tricky. Farmer in the armchair. Farmer in the armchair. Farmer in the armchair. They're watching the farmer through the window. Can you see the mouse? Lift the latch. Push the door. Creep down the hall. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Oh my goodness, the animals have come back into the farmhouse to wake Tom Farmer up again. Have you found the mouse on this page?
I have.
Whereabouts? Good spotting. It's holding on to somebody's tail. Squeak, 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 squeak. So that's the end of our stories today. Ngā mihi nui, thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed our books. Come back tomorrow and we can have another chapter from the Blackberry Farm book. We'll read the one about Mr. Nibble and find out why he had to call the doctor. If you're at home and you're feeling a little bit cold, put another jumper on, put some warm fluffy socks on and snuggle down under your favourite blanket. Tomorrow will be Rā Pāri, Thursday. That will be the last day before Good Friday and Easter time officially starts. I hope you have some plans for how you're going to celebrate Easter at your house. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Kia kaha, stay strong. Kia noho haumaru, stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow. From my bubble to your bubble. Ka kitea popo. See you.